Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take your 6-liter turbocharger apart and free up the vanes and replace the UNISON ring if needed. So stick around and we'll walk you through it.
Raise the truck back up. Well, never mind. Can't do it like that.
So you get the turbo apart, this is what you're looking at. This here's the UNISON ring. You can see this one is a little sloppy. So what happens is it starts to seize in here. So then the actuator will start wearing a groove in the ring itself. So that there, you can see there's a little notch worn out of the side. So we're gonna get a new UNISON ring for this. They're actually not too bad a price. They're only 280 bucks at the dealer. The aftermarket ones actually cost more than the dealer ones. And then these are the vanes. So this UNISON ring goes onto the vanes like so. The actuator goes into the slot here and then spins the vanes and opens them and closes them. So when the truck is taken off, the vanes are going to be open, so it'll have as much exhaust as possible hitting the wheel and driving the turbocharger. And then as boost builds, to maintain the same level of boost, it'll start to shut the vanes. So less exhaust will be hitting the wheel, and it'll just bypass around it and go out the outlet. So this has to spin freely. I've already cleaned up in here, so I can show you it moving. So that is how the VGT, or the VVT, variable vane turbocharger, works on a 6-liter. So we'll get rid of this UNISON ring. Already got a new one here. There's a part number. I'll put the part number down in the description. And there's the new one, all shiny. So we put it on here. There's not as much slop in there. You can see it spins and goes good. So now I've already cleaned up all this surface, the flanges here, the flanges here. Because you want the housings to go as far together as you can without having to force them. You're not going to get all the rust out, so you're going to have to kind of tap it a little bit to get it down in all the way. But this turbo is ready to be assembled again. You can see there's a locator pin here. And a locator slot here. So that pin goes in the slot. Now for putting it back in, the easiest way I've found is to just set the turbo back together without the UNISON ring in. Use a paint marker to mark where the actuator is. Then put the slot for the actuator at that paint marker. So then once you have the slot lined up with the paint mark, I like to put the actuator handle or arm straight down so it'll be the easiest to line it up. Then you should just be able to take your half, take the cartridge side, set it down on. Now sometimes it takes a couple of times to get it lined up, but if it doesn't sit flush right away, just pull it back off, move the UNISON ring a little bit, and then once it goes, you can see the gap in here is gone. And the wheel spins freely. So if it's kinked sideways, the wheel won't spin freely, or you'll hear like a scraping sound. And then once all that's done, just position your clamp back on. Right like that. Tighten her up. I like to take a wire wheel and clean up these flanges too. This one here, you can see it's got flaky stuff on it. And this one down in here as well, so you know you get a good seal. And then yeah, your turbo is back together. New UNISON ring, all the vanes are freed up, and she's ready to go. So now our turbo is all freed up and ready to go back in the vehicle. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you found some tips and some tricks and learned something new. So don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.